13 beautiful black actresses who hid their true gender until death. For generations, Hollywood told only part of the story. Behind the red carpets, award shows, and unforgettable performances were remarkable black women who broke barriers, not only through their talent, but also by living authentically in a world that often demanded silence. Some kept their private lives out of the spotlight for years, while others eventually chose to share their truth on their own terms, inspiring millions along the way. Today, we're looking at the powerful journeys of these extraordinary women and the lasting impact they made on entertainment and LGBTQ+ representation. Before we begin, tell us in the comments which story surprised you the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Golden Black Legends for more unforgettable stories celebrating Black history and legendary icons. Lena Waithe. Lena Waithe has never hidden who she is, and that honesty has become one of the defining strengths of her remarkable career. Born in Chicago, Illinois, Waithe developed a passion for storytelling at a young age, inspired by classic sitcoms and the belief that authentic voices deserve to be heard. Long before becoming one of Hollywood's most influential creators, she worked tirelessly behind the scenes as a production assistant and television writer, learning every aspect of the industry while waiting for an opportunity to tell stories that reflected her own experiences. That opportunity finally arrived through Master of None, where both her writing and acting introduced millions of viewers to a fresh, deeply personal perspective. In 2017, Waithe made history by becoming the first Black woman to win the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series. Her award-winning episode, Thanksgiving, explored a Black lesbian woman's journey of coming out across several family gatherings. Inspired in part by her own life, the episode resonated with audiences because it focused not on sensationalism but on love, family acceptance, and the emotional complexity that often accompanies living one's truth. It remains one of television's most celebrated portrayals of a Black LGBTQ+ experience. Rather than limiting herself to acting, Waithe expanded into producing and screenwriting. She created acclaimed projects including The Chi, Boomerang 20s, and Queen and Slim, consistently opening doors for underrepresented voices in Hollywood. Throughout her career, she has emphasized that authentic representation matters because audiences deserve to see stories reflecting the full diversity of Black life. Although her marriage to executive Alana Mayo ended in divorce in 2021, Waithe has continued focusing on her work while remaining open about the importance of authenticity and personal growth. She has consistently rejected stereotypes, encouraging others to embrace their identities without fear. Today, Lena Waithe is recognized not only as an award-winning writer, actress, and producer, but also as one of the most influential Black LGBTQ+ storytellers of her generation. Her journey proves that true success comes not from hiding who you are, but from finding the courage to tell your story exactly as it is. Queen Latifah. For decades, Queen Latifah built one of the most respected careers in entertainment while carefully protecting the parts of her personal life she believed belonged only to her. Born Dana Elaine Owens in Newark, New Jersey, she first rose to prominence during the late 1980s as one of hip-hop's most powerful female voices. Albums such as All Hail the Queen established her as a groundbreaking rapper whose lyrics celebrated confidence, respect, and the strength of Black women. Unlike many artists chasing controversy, Queen Latifah earned admiration through talent, intelligence, and versatility, eventually becoming a successful actress, producer, entrepreneur, and television host. Throughout much of her career, speculation surrounded her private relationships. Queen Latifah consistently declined to discuss rumors, explaining that she wanted audiences to focus on her work rather than her personal life. That decision reflected her belief that every individual deserves privacy regardless of public fame. Over time, however, her approach became more open. During the 2021 BET Awards, while accepting the Lifetime Achievement Award, she publicly acknowledged her longtime partner Ebony Nichols and their son, Rebel, thanking both in her acceptance speech. Although she never framed the moment as a formal public declaration, it marked one of the rare occasions she openly recognized her family before a global audience. Her influence reaches far beyond conversations about identity. Queen Latifah earned an Academy Award nomination for Chicago, won a Golden Globe Award for life support, and received numerous Grammy Awards throughout her music career. She has also starred in successful productions including Set It Off, Living Single, The Equalizer Girls Trip, and Hairspray, demonstrating extraordinary versatility across music, film, and television. What makes Queen Latifah's story especially meaningful is not secrecy but dignity. She never allowed public pressure to dictate when or how she should discuss her personal life. Instead, she chose authenticity on her own terms. Today, she remains an icon whose legacy is built not only on artistic excellence, but also on quiet confidence, resilience, and the freedom to define her own story. Niecy Nash Betts. For much of her career, Niecy Nash Betts made audiences laugh with her infectious humor and larger-than-life personality. Yet behind the comedy was a woman whose journey towards self-acceptance would eventually become one of the most inspiring stories in modern Hollywood. Born Carol Denise Betts in California, she overcame a difficult childhood marked by personal tragedy, including witnessing the devastating loss of her younger brother in a school shooting. Rather than allowing heartbreak to define her future, she pursued entertainment with determination, gradually becoming a familiar face through television, stand-up comedy, and hosting. Her breakthrough came with the hit series Reno 911, where her unforgettable portrayal of Deputy Rainisha Williams showcased both impeccable comic timing and natural charisma. Over the following years, Nash demonstrated remarkable versatility. She moved beyond comedy into dramatic performances in acclaimed productions such as Getting On, When They See Us, Dahmer, Monster, The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, and Origin. Her emotionally powerful performances earned multiple Primetime Emmy Awards, proving she could master both comedy and drama at the highest level. In 2020, Niecy surprised many fans by marrying singer Jessica Betts. Rather than describing her relationship through labels, Nash explained that she had simply fallen in love with an extraordinary person. Her honesty resonated with audiences because it reflected authenticity instead of sensationalism. She has repeatedly emphasized that the marriage represented a new chapter of happiness rather than a rejection of her past, encouraging others to embrace love without fear of public judgment. Professionally, Nash continues using her platform to advocate for inclusion and representation while inspiring women to pursue happiness at every stage of life. She has spoken openly about choosing joy, self-worth, and personal freedom over expectations imposed by others. Today, Niecy Nash Betts stands as an award-winning actress whose greatest achievement may not be fame itself, but the courage to live openly and truthfully. Her remarkable journey reminds audiences that it is never too late to discover happiness, redefine your future, and embrace the life that feels genuinely your own. Samira Wiley. Samira Wiley's rise to international recognition is a story built on talent, perseverance, and authenticity. Born in Washington, D.C., she grew up in a family deeply connected to faith and community. Her parents served as co-pastors of Covenant Baptist United Church of Christ, a congregation known for welcoming LGBTQ+ members long before such acceptance became common. Growing up in that supportive environment gave Wiley the confidence to embrace her identity while pursuing her dream of becoming an actress. After graduating from the prestigious Juilliard School, she entered an industry where opportunities for openly LGBTQ+ Black actresses remained limited, yet she refused to compromise who she was. Her breakthrough arrived in 2013 with Netflix's groundbreaking series Orange is the New Black. As Pussy Washington, Wiley delivered one of television's most beloved performances, combining warmth, humor, vulnerability, and emotional depth. Pussy's tragic storyline later sparked widespread conversations about injustice and representation, making the character one of the show's lasting emotional centers. Wiley's performance earned widespread critical acclaim and established her as one of television's brightest rising stars. Rather than being defined by a single role, Wiley continued challenging herself with increasingly complex characters. In 2017, she joined The Handmaid's Tale as Moira Strand, portraying a woman whose resilience in the face of oppression became one of the series' most inspiring narratives. Her outstanding performance earned a Primetime Emmy Award, making her one of the few openly LGBTQ+ Black actresses to receive such recognition. Outside of acting, Wiley married television writer Lauren Morelli in 2017. Their relationship began after Morelli publicly came out while working on Orange is the New Black, and together they have become advocates for authenticity, equality, and LGBTQ+ visibility. In 2021, the couple welcomed their first child, beginning a new chapter as parents. Today, Samira Wiley continues inspiring audiences through performances that celebrate resilience, compassion, and hope. Her journey demonstrates that embracing one's true identity can become a source of extraordinary strength, both on screen and in everyday life. Wanda Sykes. For decades, Wanda Sykes has entertained audiences with her fearless comedy, razor-sharp wit, and willingness to challenge social norms. Born in Portsmouth, Virginia, and raised in Maryland, Sykes initially pursued a very different path, working as a procurement specialist for the National Security Agency before deciding to follow her passion for stand-up comedy. That bold career change transformed her life. During the 1990s, she became one of America's most respected comedians, writing for The Chris Rock Show, where her exceptional work earned a Primetime Emmy Award. From that point forward, her reputation as one of comedy's sharpest voices continued to grow. Sykes successfully expanded beyond stand-up into television, film, and voice acting. Audiences embraced her memorable performances in The New Adventures of Old Christine Black, Ish, Monster-in-Law, Ice Age, and numerous comedy specials. Throughout her career, she built a reputation for combining humor with thoughtful social commentary, addressing race, politics, family, and everyday life with honesty and intelligence. In 2008, shortly after California voters approved Proposition 8, Wanda Sykes publicly came out as gay during a rally opposing the measure. Rather than making the announcement through a publicity campaign, she chose a moment connected to equality and civil rights. Shortly afterward, she revealed that she had married French businesswoman Alex Nidbalski, with whom she later welcomed twins. Sykes has often described her family life with warmth and humor, demonstrating that openness and authenticity can coexist with privacy and dignity. Beyond entertainment, Wanda has become a respected advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, healthcare awareness, and social justice. She has consistently used her platform to encourage acceptance while never allowing activism to overshadow her remarkable achievements as a comedian. Today, Wanda Sykes remains one of America's most influential entertainers. Her journey reflects courage, not because she sought attention, but because she refused to let fear determine how she lived. Through laughter, honesty, and unwavering confidence, she has inspired countless people to embrace themselves without apology, while proving that authenticity is one of life's greatest strengths. Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe has built a career unlike any other in modern entertainment, blending music, film, fashion, and storytelling into a unique, artistic vision that celebrates individuality and creative freedom. Born in Kansas City, Kansas, Monáe grew up in a working-class family where imagination became an escape from everyday challenges. After studying musical theater, they moved to Atlanta and began developing the futuristic artistic universe that would eventually define their career. Rather than following industry trends, Monáe created original concepts inspired by science fiction, Afrofuturism, and social commentary, quickly attracting attention for both extraordinary talent and fearless originality. Their breakthrough came with the critically acclaimed album The Arch Android, followed by successful projects including The Electric Lady, Dirty Computer, and The Age of Pleasure. Across these albums, Monet explored themes of identity, love, freedom, and self-expression, while earning multiple Grammy Award nominations. Beyond music, Monet established an impressive acting career with standout performances in Academy Award-winning films such as Moonlight and Hidden Figures, later receiving widespread praise for Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. Over the years, Monet has spoken openly about identity and personal growth. In interviews, they have described themselves as pansexual and later as non-binary, using both they, them, and she, her pronouns. Rather than focusing on labels, Monet has consistently encouraged people to live authentically and reject society's expectations about gender and sexuality. Their openness has made them an important voice for LGBTQ+ visibility, particularly within Black communities where such representation has historically been limited. Outside of entertainment, Monet has remained active in social causes supporting voting rights, racial justice, and equal opportunities for marginalized communities. Their work consistently reflects the belief that art should inspire conversations capable of creating meaningful change. Today, Janelle Monáe stands among the most innovative artists of their generation. Their journey is not simply about fame or awards, but about demonstrating that authenticity, creativity, and courage can coexist by embracing every part of their identity. Monáe has encouraged millions of people to celebrate their uniqueness and redefine what success truly looks like. Robin Roberts. Robin Roberts has spent decades earning the trust of millions through her honesty, professionalism, and unwavering optimism. Born in Tuskegee, Alabama, and raised in Mississippi, she developed a love for sports at an early age before attending Southeastern Louisiana University on a basketball scholarship. After beginning her career as a local television sports anchor, Roberts steadily climbed the ranks of broadcast journalism. Her talent eventually brought her to ESPN, where she became one of the network's most respected personalities before joining ABC's Good Morning America. Through warmth, intelligence, and genuine compassion, she transformed from a sports reporter into one of America's most beloved morning television hosts. While her broadcasting achievements alone would secure her legacy, Robin's greatest inspiration came through the way she faced personal adversity. In 2007, she publicly revealed her battle with breast cancer, encouraging countless women to prioritize early detection and regular screenings. Several years later, she confronted an even more serious challenge after being diagnosed with myelodysplastic syndrome, a rare bone marrow disorder. Following a life-saving bone marrow transplant donated by her sister, Sally Ann Roberts, Robin returned to television with renewed determination, becoming a powerful symbol of courage and resilience. For many years, Roberts kept her private relationships away from public attention, believing her work should remain the focus. In 2013, she publicly acknowledged her longtime partner Amber Lagan in a heartfelt social media message while reflecting on her recovery journey. Since then, the couple has openly shared milestones together, including their marriage in 2023, inspiring countless people through their quiet commitment and mutual support rather than public spectacle. Beyond journalism, Robin has become an advocate for cancer awareness, bone marrow donation, and LGBTQ+ visibility. Her approach has always emphasized dignity, kindness, and authenticity instead of controversy. Today, Robin Roberts remains one of the most trusted figures in American television. Her story reminds us that true strength is not measured by the challenges we face, but by the grace, compassion, and honesty with which we overcome them. Raven-Symoné. Few child stars have navigated the transition into adulthood as successfully as Raven-Symoné. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, she entered the entertainment industry before her first birthday, beginning as a child model before landing the role that introduced her to millions of viewers. At just 3 years old, Raven joined The Cosby Show as Olivia Kendall, displaying remarkable confidence and comic timing far beyond her age. That early success launched a career spanning more than 3 decades, during which she continually reinvented herself while remaining one of the most recognizable faces in family entertainment. Her greatest breakthrough came with Disney Channel's That's So Raven, a series that became one of the network's highest-rated programs and established Raven as one of Disney's biggest stars. Beyond acting, she showcased her talents as a singer, producer, voice actress, and television host, proving she possessed far more versatility than many former child performers. Her voice work in the Tinker Bell films and numerous animated productions further expanded her influence across generations. As her career matured, Raven gradually became more comfortable discussing her personal life. In 2013, she publicly celebrated the legalization of same-sex marriage in several US states while expressing happiness about being able to marry one day. Although she initially resisted labels regarding her identity, she later spoke more openly about her sexuality and eventually married social media manager Miranda Madej in 2020. The couple has since shared glimpses of their life together while maintaining a healthy balance between privacy and openness. Professionally, Raven has continued evolving through projects including Raven's Home, where she returned to the character that helped define an entire generation. Her ability to connect with audiences of all ages remains one of her greatest strengths. Today, Raven-Symoné stands as an example of resilience, adaptability, and authenticity. From beloved child star to accomplished actress, producer, and advocate for living honestly, her journey demonstrates that lasting success comes from embracing change while remaining true to oneself. Michaela J. Rodriguez. Michaela J. Rodriguez has become one of the most influential performers of her generation by combining extraordinary talent with unwavering authenticity. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, Rodriguez discovered a passion for performing arts during childhood and pursued formal acting training while overcoming numerous personal and professional obstacles. Long before achieving international recognition, she worked tirelessly in theater, developing the discipline and emotional depth that would later define her screen performances. Her dedication paid off with acclaimed stage work, including a memorable performance in the off-Broadway production of Rent, where critics praised both her vocal ability and dramatic presence. Rodriguez's career reached new heights with the groundbreaking television series Pose. As Blanca Evangelista, she portrayed a compassionate mother figure leading a chosen family within New York City's ballroom culture during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Her emotionally powerful performance resonated with audiences around the world, offering one of television's most authentic portrayals of resilience, love, and hope. In 2022, Rodriguez made history by becoming the first transgender woman to win a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a television drama, a landmark achievement that reflected years of perseverance rather than overnight success. Throughout her career, Rodriguez has openly discussed her experiences as a transgender woman, emphasizing the importance of visibility, compassion, and opportunity. Rather than allowing others to define her identity, she has consistently focused on her craft while advocating for greater representation across film, television, and theater. Outside of acting, Rodriguez has expanded into music, releasing original songs that further showcase her artistic versatility. She has also participated in numerous initiatives supporting LGBTQ+ youth and encouraging acceptance within diverse communities. Today, Michaela J. Rodriguez represents far more than an award-winning actress. She has become a symbol of courage, determination, and possibility for countless people who rarely saw themselves reflected on screen. Her remarkable journey proves that authenticity and excellence can transform not only individual careers but also the future of an entire industry. Dahl Brett. For many years, Dahl Brett stood as one of hip-hop's most distinctive voices, earning respect through lyrical talent, confidence, and a fearless stage presence. Born Shantae Harris in Chicago, Illinois, She developed a passion for rap during her teenage years, eventually winning a local talent competition that changed the course of her life. Her performance caught the attention of producer Jermaine Dupri, who quickly recognized her remarkable potential. Under his mentorship, Daybread signed with So So Def Recordings and released her debut album, Funk Day Fight, in 1994. The project became a historic success, making her the first solo female rapper to receive a platinum-certified debut album. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Daybread collaborated with artists including Mariah Carey, Missy Elliott Brandy, and Lil' Kim, while establishing herself as one of hip-hop's most respected performers. Despite her success, she remained intensely private about her personal life, choosing to let her music speak louder than public speculation. In 2020, Daybread publicly confirmed her relationship with entrepreneur Jessica Judy Harris Dupart. Rather than presenting the announcement as a dramatic revelation, she explained that she had finally reached a point in life where she felt comfortable sharing her happiness openly. The couple married in 2022 and in 2023 welcomed their son, True Legend, marking a joyful new chapter in Daybread's life. Beyond music, Daybread has become a familiar television personality, appearing on programs such as Growing Up, Hip Hop, Atlanta, and Dish Nation. She has also spoken candidly about healing family and embracing authenticity after years of living under intense public scrutiny. Today, Daybread's legacy extends beyond platinum records and chart success. Her story is one of growth, resilience, and self-acceptance. By choosing honesty later in life rather than living according to public expectations, she has inspired many fans to believe that it is never too late to embrace happiness and live authentically. Laverne Cox. Laverne Cox has become one of the most influential voices for visibility, equality, and representation in modern entertainment. Born in Mobile, Alabama, she discovered her passion for the performing arts at an early age while overcoming significant challenges related to identity and acceptance. Growing up as a transgender girl in the American South during the 1980s was far from easy, and Cox has spoken openly about experiencing bullying and isolation throughout her childhood. Instead of allowing those hardships to define her future, she pursued dance and acting, eventually studying at Indiana University before continuing her artistic training in New York City. Those early experiences shaped the resilience that would later become one of her greatest strengths. Laverne's breakthrough arrived in 2013 with Netflix's groundbreaking series Orange is the New Black. Her portrayal of Sophia Burse, a transgender woman rebuilding her life while incarcerated, was praised for its emotional honesty and humanity. Rather than reducing the character to stereotypes, Cox presented Sophia as a loving parent, loyal friend, and resilient individual facing extraordinary circumstances. Her performance earned widespread acclaim and made history when she became the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award in an acting category. The recognition marked a turning point for transgender representation in mainstream television. Beyond acting, Cox has become an internationally respected advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and transgender visibility. She has appeared on magazine covers, delivered keynote speeches, produced documentaries, and used her platform to encourage greater understanding of transgender experiences. In 2015, she won a Daytime Emmy Award as an executive producer of Laverne Cox Presents the T-Word, further expanding her impact beyond acting. Throughout her career, Cox has consistently emphasized that authenticity is far more important than fitting society's expectations. She encourages young people to embrace who they are without apology, regardless of the obstacles they may encounter. Today, Laverne Cox is remembered not only as an accomplished actress, but also as a pioneer whose courage helped transform conversations about identity, inclusion, and human dignity. Her journey demonstrates that genuine visibility has the power to inspire lasting change for generations to come. Marsha Warfield. Marsha Warfield built a remarkable career by making audiences laugh while quietly navigating a deeply personal journey of self-acceptance. Born in Chicago, Illinois, she discovered her love for comedy through local stand-up performances before gradually earning recognition for her sharp wit, commanding stage presence, and unmistakable voice. During the late 1970s and early 1980s, Warfield became a respected comedian on the national circuit, opening doors in an industry where opportunities for Black women in stand-up comedy were still relatively limited. Her fearless style and natural confidence quickly attracted attention from television producers. Warfield achieved widespread fame through her unforgettable role as Rose Russell on NBC's hit sitcom Night Court. As the tough yet compassionate bailiff, she became one of the series' most beloved characters, balancing dry humor with emotional warmth. The role introduced her to millions of viewers and established her as one of television's most recognizable comedic actresses throughout the 1980s and early 1990s. Although fans admired her confidence on screen, Warfield kept her personal life almost entirely private for many years. It was not until 2017, during a stand-up comedy performance, that she publicly came out as a lesbian. Rather than presenting the announcement as a dramatic revelation, she incorporated it naturally into her comedy, demonstrating the same honesty and humor that had defined her career from the beginning. The moment was warmly received by audiences and reflected her belief that authenticity should arrive on one's own terms rather than under public pressure. Beyond television, Warfield has continued performing stand-up comedy, appearing at festivals, comedy clubs, and LGBTQ+ events, while inspiring younger generations of performers. Her career demonstrates remarkable longevity built on talent rather than controversy. Today, Marsha Warfield is celebrated not only for her unforgettable television work, but also for her quiet courage and unwavering authenticity. Her story reminds audiences that every individual deserves the freedom to share their truth when they are ready, proving that genuine confidence grows stronger with time, experience, and self-acceptance. Dominique Jackson. Dominique Jackson has transformed personal adversity into a career defined by courage, elegance, and groundbreaking achievement. Born in Tobago and raised in Trinidad and later the United States, Jackson experienced enormous challenges while growing up as a transgender woman. She has spoken candidly about facing rejection, discrimination, and homelessness during her early years, circumstances that forced her to develop extraordinary resilience long before entering the entertainment industry. Rather than surrendering to those hardships, she pursued modeling, acting, and advocacy with determination, gradually building a platform that would inspire people around the world. Jackson's international breakthrough came with FX's critically acclaimed series, Pose, where she portrayed Electra Abundance Evangelista, one of television's most unforgettable characters. Elegant, fearless, and unapologetically ambitious, Electra became a symbol of survival within New York City's ballroom community during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Jackson's commanding performance brought emotional depth to a character who balanced glamour with vulnerability, earning praise from critics and audiences alike. Pose itself became a landmark series by featuring one of the largest casts of transgender actors ever assembled for a scripted television production. Outside of acting, Dominique has emerged as a passionate advocate for transgender rights, racial equality, and HIV awareness. She frequently speaks at conferences and public events, encouraging greater understanding of transgender experiences while emphasizing dignity, education, and self-respect. Her memoir, The Transsexual from Tobago, offers an honest account of her life's struggles and triumphs, providing inspiration to readers facing similar challenges. Throughout her career, Jackson has consistently emphasized that visibility alone is not enough. She believes true progress comes when transgender people are recognized not only for their identities, but also for their talents, achievements, and humanity. That philosophy has shaped every stage of her professional journey. Today, Dominique Jackson stands among the most influential transgender actresses in contemporary entertainment. Her story is one of extraordinary perseverance, demonstrating that even the most difficult beginnings can lead to remarkable success. Through talent, authenticity, and unwavering determination, she continues breaking barriers while inspiring future generations to embrace their true selves without fear. Every one of these remarkable women followed a different path, but they shared one powerful truth: they refused to let society define who they were. Some chose privacy for years, while others proudly embraced their identities and inspired millions through their courage, talent, and authenticity. Their journeys changed Hollywood, challenged stereotypes, and opened doors for future generations of Black LGBTQ+ performers. But now, it's your turn to join the conversation. Which woman on today's list inspired you the most, and whose story surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for Golden Black Legends for more inspiring stories, celebrating the lives, legacies, and untold histories of Black icons.